You know the rules. You know your strategy. You know what you're supposed to do. So why can't you stay consistent? Why do you follow your plan one day and break it the next? The answer is not what most traders think. And once you see it, you won't unsee it. The frustration loop. This is where almost every trader gets trapped. You have a good day. You follow your rules. You feel in control. Then, the next day, one loss hits, and suddenly everything changes. You hesitate. You second guess. You move your stop. You take a trade you shouldn't. And later, you ask yourself, why did I do that? The obvious answer: that's wrong. Most traders think inconsistency comes from a weak strategy. So they change systems, new indicators, new setups, new ideas. But the inconsistency follows them. Because the real issue was never the strategy. It was what happened inside them when pressure showed up. The hidden reason. Here's the hidden reason you can't stay consistent. You are emotionally attached to outcomes. That's it. Not the market, not your entries, not your indicators. You care too much about what happens next. And the moment you need a trade to win, you stop thinking clearly. How this changes your behavior. The moment your emotions attach to the outcome, everything changes. A normal pullback feels dangerous. A small loss feels personal. A valid setup suddenly feels risky. And without realizing it, you start trading your emotions instead of your plan. That's where inconsistency begins. Why the brain does this? Your brain is not built for uncertainty. It wants comfort. It wants certainty. It wants control. But the market gives you none of that. And that conflict creates pressure. Legendary trader Jesse Livermore understood this deeply. He knew that the biggest battle in trading was never the tape. It was the mind reading it. The real-life pattern. Think about what usually happens. You take one loss. Now the next trade feels heavier. You don't want another loss. So you hesitate, or you skip it. Then it works. Now frustration kicks in, so you chase the next setup. And that one fails. Now you're emotional. Now you're inconsistent. That's the pattern. And it repeats every week for most traders. Why discipline alone isn't enough. A lot of people say, just be disciplined. But discipline alone doesn't solve the real issue, because if you're emotionally attached, discipline eventually cracks under pressure. As trading psychology expert Mark Douglas explained, the goal is not to predict outcomes. The goal is to think in probabilities. That's what removes emotional pressure. The mindset shift. If you want consistency, you need to stop needing any single trade to work. That is the shift. A trade is not a verdict. It is just one event in a long series. When you truly accept that, you stop reacting emotionally. And when emotion loses control, consistency begins. What consistent traders do? Consistent traders don't feel less emotion. They just don't obey it. They take valid setups, accept losses quickly, don't chase after missed moves, don't change plans based on one result. They trust the process more than the outcome. That's the difference. Closing. The hidden reason you can't stay consistent is not your strategy. It's your emotional attachment to outcomes. Fix that, and trading becomes clearer, calmer, more controlled. Subscribe to Mind Over Markets, because in trading, consistency doesn't begin with better charts. It begins with a better mindset.